Hey everybody, this is video 2. I'm going to go to the store, buy some more packs, pay now, enter in my password, and I just opened my first 40 packs of Hearthstone ever, and I received 3 legendaries and anywhere from like 4 to 6 epics, including Pyroblast and Murloc Warleader, so I was so happy. Definitely like some of my favorite epics. First pack, I get 2 rares, Misdirection. I talked about that at the end of the last video. Such a good hunter secret. Hunters, in my opinion, have like 3 really good secrets. Misdirection, then the Snake Trap, and then there's one where they deal 2 damage to all enemies. That's really strong. Flesh-Eating Ghoul has lots of potential, and Mana Addict, 2 mana, 1/3. Whenever you cast a spell, gain +2 attack this turn. Can easily become a 2 mana 3/3. So, very strong card. Very strong. That's an awesome rare. I like that Argent Protector, but I got like 5 last time. Blizzard, staple in Mage decks. 5 mana, deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. There's a good chance that's going to kill them or get them weak enough that your hero power will kill them this turn or next turn. Or Arcane Explosion will kill them. And it freezes them, so they cannot attack next turn. Really strong. I don't like this card. Betrayal, an enemy minion deals its damage to the minions next to it. Really strong for getting rid of small to medium strength creatures. And the 1 mana Worgen Infiltrators, 2/1 stealth. Decent, but nothing great. I'd prefer like a Leper Gnome or something instead. Okay, we got another Owl, we got another Scarlet Crusader, 3 mana, 2/3 Wind Fairy, just decent. 3 mana Hunter Deadly Shot. I like the card, but they have to make sure that they clear the board, and I don't like this Pally card to double a minion's attack. Slots feel Run Silence, and I don't feel doubling the attack. Is that worth it? Epic. Gladiator Longbow. Your hero is immune while attacking. 7 mana for a 5/2. Really good. It's a 7 mana. You can either deal 5 damage twice to your opponent, or you can just kill 2 different creatures for 7 mana. 2 different creatures that have a toughness of 5. So really strong. Ice Lance, really good in Mage decks. And the rare is Stampeding Kodo. It's really good. 5 mana, 3/5. Battle Cry, destroy a random enemy minion with 2 or less attack. It's really good in Arena. We got Angry Chicken, 1 mana, 1/1, Enrage, +5 attack, and the only way you can activate Enrage really is like Blessing of Kings to Pally increase it +4/+4, or if you like use Power Word Shield to increase its toughness by 2, or a few other ways. But it's pretty difficult to play around that card, but if you can, the Enrage +5 attack rewards you greatly. And then 1 mana, Cold Blood Rogue, give a minion +2 attack, and it persists past this turn, and combo +4 attack instead, which that's incredible for 1 mana. Another Pint-Sized Summoner, so good. 2 mana, 2/2. The first minion you play each turn costs 1 less. Iron Beak Owl, one of my favorite silence cards that's available to all classes. And Power Overwhelming can be really good situationally. If you have like a 1 card that can summon 2 creatures, like that 2 mana Murloc that summons a 2/1 Murloc and a 1/1 Murloc, you can throw this on the 1/1 Murloc, and you can trade with a 5/5 for like 1.5 cards or something, kind of like 1 card, so that's not that bad at all. Or you can just go straight to the face to finish them off. No legendaries yet, so hopefully we can change that. Commanding Shout, 2 mana warrior card. I hate this card. It's so freaking annoying to play against. Your minions can't be reduced below 1 health this turn. I think that's already really good. In addition, you draw a card for 2 mana. So as soon as you have like 4 creatures on the field, you play this, you do all your trades, all your opponents dies, and you survive, and you draw a card. It's so annoying to fight against, especially if you're not a mage deck that has AoE, so much AoE. Another Argent Commander, just all around such a versatile card. 6 mana, 4/3, charge, immediately kill something, and Divine Shield, so it stays alive that turn. so often gets a 2-for-1, and the charge means it immediately comes in and does work. Loot Hoarder, I really like it. 2 mana, 2/1, Death Rattle, draw a card. It can contend with the other like 2 mana 3/2s, but you get to draw a card. It's awesome. Cool. Double rares. Warrior, 2 mana, 1/4 Armorsmith. Whenever a friendly minion takes damage, gain 1 armor. That can be really good. And 3 mana, Headcrack, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Combo, return this to your hand next turn. So annoying to fight against once they start getting to 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Like every turn is a free 2 damage. Alright, so we got a rare and an epic. The 3 mana Shaman card is draw a card. That card costs 3 mana less to play this turn, so it's almost like a free draw card if you cast that card immediately this turn. That's awesome. And this rare is Mind Control Tech, 3 mana, 3/3. Battle Cry, if your opponent has 4 or more minions, take control of 1 at random. In that one, I am probably going to disenchant, and the reason why is because if your opponent has 4 more minions, then if you take control of 1 at random, you don't even know if you're going to get one of the good ones or not. And the likelihood of your opponent having 4 or more minions is not that high. So I don't like the 0/4 taunt because it can't kill anything. Just there to buy like 1 turn. And that's that deck. That's that booster pack. Another epic. Exhaust. Preparation. And we got a golden common. Rogue. 0 mana. The next spell you cast this turn costs 3 less. It's an amazing innervate for a rogue. So strong. And that's going to activate all your combos. So it automatically gives you combo for every other card you play this turn. Just so freaking good. Leper Gnome, such good aggro card. Direwolf, such good aggro card. If you have 2 other creatures in play, he becomes a 4/2 if positioned correctly between them. So, and then that's that Brewmaster card that I was talking about in combination with that Priest card where you get to take control of your opponent's creature until the end of turn. Once you do that, then you can use a Brewmaster to return that friendly minion from the battlefield to your hand. So, that was a really good pack. Silence, I really like that card. Mana Addict, I really like it because 2 mana that next turn can easily become a 3/3. So, like that we have them. Define Favors, really good for Paladins. Use of Sergeants, good in aggressive decks. Frost Elementals, not a bad card. 6 mana, 5/5. Battle Cry, freeze a character. The Elementals are pretty good. And Ice Lance, 1 mana, freeze a character. If it was already frozen, deal 4 damage instead. Really good for mages. Cool, we got double rares. We got the Hunter, 5 mana, deal 5 damage to a minion and 2 damage to adjacent ones. Really good. I like Explosive Shot. And a Mage, 4 mana, 3/3, Ethereal Arcanist. If you control a secret at the end of your turn, gain +2/+2. And the tricky thing about this card that makes it so strong is that if you control a secret at the end of each of your turns, it continually gains +2/+2 over and over and over again. So if you keep this guy alive and you can keep laying secrets down and your opponent doesn't keep activating your secrets, this guy gets out of control really fast. And if you already control a secret, the turn he comes into play, he'll become a 5/5 by the time your opponent has a chance to react to him. So, card's awesome. Cool. Double rares, Paladin. Yep, I like Divine Favor. Ancestral Spirit. Choose a minion. When that minion is destroyed, return to the battlefield. Really good. It can get silenced off, though. And Druid, 5 mana, 4/4. Choose one, charge, or +2 health and taunt. Really good. The Forked Lightning is really good for Shamans. And the other Druid card, another Druid of the Claw. Almost halfway through this booster pack. No legendary yet. Wild Pyromancer, really good. 2 mana, 3/2 is already good. And after you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to all minions. Yeah, so he's just really good at helping you clear the board, especially when you're playing Mage. This Summoning Portal is really good for Warlocks. Your minions cost 2 less, but not less than 1. So if you play this when on like turn 6 or 7, then you can immediately play like a bunch of 3-drop creatures in for 1 each. So it's really good. Really can help you get board presence really fast. Cool. We got a golden rare for Hunter. That's that eagle horn bow. Whenever a secret is revealed, gain +1 durability. Really good. Another owl. 2 naturalizes. Not my favorite card, giving your opponent 2 draws. And I really like the Sorcerer's Apprentice for mages. It's already a 2 mana 3/2, and your spells cost 1 less, and there's no minimum, so they can get to 0. So if you have 1 in play or 2 in play, your spells can cost 1 to 2 less. And mages already have like really low curve costing cards, so that card is really annoying to play against. Now, as I said, it's already a 2 mana 3/2, so good. This is that Warlock card that you can explode. 2 mana 4/5, can't attack, and doesn't have taunt or anything. So you can do a couple different things. You can silence this guy with like an owl or a priest, and then it silences the can't attack ability, and now this 2 mana 4/5 can attack. Or you can use the Warlock card to explode one of your creatures and deal its damage to all of your opponent's minions. So it's a really good board wiper. Explosive Trap is a really good board wiper for hunters. 2 mana Secret. When your hero is attacked, deal 2 damage to all enemies. One of the 3 hunter secrets I really like. Once again, I love the Sorcerer's Apprentice. I'm so glad I got a second. And the Tauren Warrior is a really good card. We have a Rogue Rare, Master of Disguise, 4 mana, 4/4, Battle Cry, give a friendly minion stealth. I'm not ecstatic about that, but can be good situationally. Have your creature attack, and then play the Master of Disguise and hide that creature. So situationally, it can be really good. Epic. Force of Nature, Druid card for 6 mana. Summon 3 2/2 treants with charge that die at the end of turn. Card can be really freaking good. And another Stampede Kodo. That card's really good in Arena and decent regularly. Cool. Already got a couple epics. Still no rares yet. Another epic. Farsight. 3 mana Shaman, draw a card. That card costs 3 less. Really good. And Twilight Drake, 4 mana, 4/1, Battle Cry, gain +1 card for each card in your hand. Typically when you play this, if you play it on turn 4, it's like a 4/5, a 4/6, or a 4/7. So for 4 mana, that's just incredible, especially since everybody right now is ecstatic for the basic card about the Chillwind Yeti. 4 mana for a 4/5. This is usually 4 mana for a 4/5 or 4/6. So I really like it. I really like Druid of the Claw. I'm not a huge fan of Stinglethorn Tiger, and I love Lightspawn. Comes in play as a 4 mana 5/5. And as you keep healing him and increasing his max health, he only gets stronger attack. So solid pack again. Epic again, 3 in a row. And this Faceless Manipulator, it's so fucking good. And unless you're playing an aggro deck where it's just all 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 mana costing cards, you just have to run 2 copies of this Faceless Manipulator. It's amazing. So 5 mana 3/3, who cares? Battle Cry, choose a minion and become a copy of it. So your opponent plays a 6 mana costing card, a 7 mana costing card, an 8 mana costing card, a 9 mana costing card, or a 10 mana costing creature. That's just like really, really good, like a Sarah or something like that. That's anywhere from like an 8/8 to a 12/12. You can play this 5 mana card and copy it. Now, if your opponent doesn't play one of those cards, if you play one of those big cards, you can copy it. It's just incredible. You have to run this card. It's so fucking good. Leper Gnome's really good in aggro decks, and Plant Size Summoner, just all around a really good card. If he survives 1 or 2 turns, just so powerful. So, awesome pack. 3 epics in a row. Awesome. Cool. Massive Spell, a solid priest card. Solid cards all around. Legendary Onyxia. 9 mana, 8/8. Battle Cry. Summon 1/1 whelps until your side of the battlefield is full. Solid card. Sweet, I got him. 2 mana, Commanding Shout. Warrior rare. Your minions can't be reduced below 1 health this turn. Draw a card. So good and so annoying. And Cruel Taskmaster. 2 mana, 2/2 warrior card. Deal 1 damage to a minion and give it +2 attack. The 1 damage can kill some of your opponent's really weak minions, or it obviously can enrage one of your minions to permanently give it +2 attack. And if your minion has enrage or something, just so strong. So it'll activate the enrage and permanently grant it +2 attack. So it's really good combo for warriors. So good. These 40 packs have been awesome. Another Defias Ringleader, I love that card. Another Brewmaster, I love the Brewmasters. And 5 mana for a 4/4 Azure Drake. It's Battle Cry's draw a card, and it permanently grants spell damage +1. It's so freaking good. So, sweet pack as well. Ancestral Spirit. Choose a minion. When that minion is destroyed, return to the battlefield. Solid card if it doesn't get silenced. Another Sorcerer's Apprentice. Awesome. Another legendary. Another The Beast. 6 mana, 9/7. Death Rattle. Summon a 3/3 Finkel Einhorn for your opponent. I really like this card. I really do. So, I'm going to run both of them. Already have so many Sorcerer's Apprentices, but such good cards. Rampage, give damage remaining +3/+3. That's not bad, but it's already damaged, so it's already going to be weaker, and trying to throw more stuff on it, it can get silenced. So I'm not a huge fan of this card. And the 1 mana, 1/1 Divine Shield. It's good if you play it on turn 1 and your opponent has a few weak creatures, but other than that, it falls off so fast. So not a huge fan there. So many legendaries and epics. It's awesome. Sunwalker, such a good card. 6 mana, 4/5 Taunt Divine Shield. Your opponent has to attack it, has Divine Shield. Typically always nets a 2-for-1, sometimes a 3-for-1. Just so good. Another Scavenging Hyena, so good in Hunter decks. It grows really fast, and you play it around like turn 3, 4, or 5. Double rares. Sun Fury Protector, 2 mana for a 2/3 is already really good, matches like the River of Krokolos. But additionally, as Battle Cry, give adjacent minions Taunt. Taunt is really good in this game, because you get to choose who your opponent attacks with their minions. And this is just all around a good card. You can almost throw in any basic deck that has like a solid curve of creatures, and you're never going to regret having this Sun Fury Protector. So good. Another Brewmaster, another Pint-Sized Summoner. Mana Addict, 2 mana, 1/3. Whenever you cast a spell, gain +2 attack this turn. Solid card, easily will become a 3/3. Venture, Co-Mercenary. That's really good when you don't have that many good cards at the start. Ice Barrier, when you're trying to stall, is really good. Unleash the Hounds is a requirement in Hunter decks. 1 mana, give your beast +1 attack and charge. You save it until like turn 3, 4, or 5. Maybe even later. Just play all your beasts in 1 turn, activate it, and swing for lethal. It's really annoying. Your opponent has no counterplay with it. Epic. Awesome. 5 mana, Earth Elemental. This card is so annoying. 5 mana, 7/8 Taunt. Easily gets like 3 creatures for it. Just so strong. And the Overload 3. That's going to cost you next turn, but it's worth it. And a Sunwalker again, really good. A Noble Sacrifice. I really, really like this Paladin secret. 1 mana, like all Paladin secrets. And when an enemy attacks, summon a 2/1 Defender as a new target. And it attacks a minion you control, it's attack your hero, it attacks anything. So it also gives you Taunt, it'll kill anything that has a toughness of 2. It's just so versatile, and I love this Noble Sacrifice card. And then the 0 mana Shadow Step, return a friendly minion to your hand, it costs 2 less. That allows you to activate Battle Cry again. That allows you to combo. That allows you just so many things. I love the Shadow set. So far, like 4 epics and 2 legendaries, maybe even more. So really good 40 packs again. Mana Worm, I love 2 of those in a mage deck. They're really good tempo cards. You play them early game and keep casting spells and trying to control the board. And then this guy just keeps growing, and your opponent just struggling to take care of him. Murloc card, I like all the Murloc cards. And Harvest Golem. It's a decent card for sure. 3 mana, 2/3, and Death Rattle, summon a 2/1 Golem. So if you add up all the points it gives you 4 attack and 4 toughness for 3. So really good, 2 of them. 3/4 of the way through our packs. Single rare and a golden common. Blade Flurry Rogue card, 2 mana, destroy weapon, deals damage to all enemies, not a huge fan. Blessing of Wisdom, not a fan. Repentance, decent situationally, but since it's a secret, too hard. And Redemption, when one of your minions dies, return it to life with 1 health. If you can make sure it's not one of your tokens, that can be really good. Argent Commander, really good card you can throw in almost any deck, you won't regret. Cone of Cold is really good. Emperor Cobra, destroy any minion damaged by this minion, 3 mana for a 2/3, solid card. Then that's the Youthful Brewmaster, it comes in a lot earlier, I like this one more than the other. Already 2 mana 3/2, and Battlecry, return a friendly minion from the battlefield to your hand. And the best synergy I know of that is that Priest card that takes control of your opponent's minion with an attack of 3 or less until the end of turn. An enemy minion deals damage to the minions next to it. I love Betrayal. Crazed Alchemist, really good. I like the Torn Warrior, I like the Flesh-Eating Ghoul, I like the Flame Imp, really aggressive, really early. And Spellbreaker, I like it, but I like the Owl more. I like all these cards, and Young Priestess is really good. 1 mana, 2/1. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion +1 health. Really good in a priest deck if you keep protecting her. Gets so annoying. Wild Pyromancer helps you clear the board. Battle Rage, draw cards. Blood Imps, really good, especially since it has stealth. Really tough to get rid of. Argent's really good in Paladin decks. Deadly Shot destroys a random enemy minion. Savagery, 1 mana Druid, deal damage equal to your hero's attack to a minion. Decent, not amazing. And all the rest solid cards. And the last pack in this video. Rare, epic, rare, nice. 2 rares and an epic for the last one. Mind Control deck, I don't like it. Blizzard, I love it. I think it's a staple in all mage decks. Paladin card. This one is the reason you play Paladin. This is the reason. 3 mana for 1 attack, who cares? And 5 durability. Whenever you summon a minion, give it +1/+1, and this loses 1 durability. So obviously it's not just restricted to your tokens, but the next 5 times you use your hero power or summon a creature, like your hero power is now summoning 2/2s, which that's so much more intimidating than 1/1. So this card is ridiculous. I love it. And Frost Elemental's a solid card. Thank you guys for tuning into this video, and if you like this or my other videos, please subscribe. Thank you.